Blitz.
Hello everyone, this is Mike with BetBlitz. Welcome back to your source for daily sports picks. Today's a new day and we're looking to set you up with a few of some of the best picks on PrizePicks as well as Underdog. We do have a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 200 likes, we will be dropping a bonus pick in our next video. So take a moment to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, also take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. And if you like the picks in this video and you want access to even more picks, check out our Discord where we drop even more picks every single day. Alright, let's get right into the best picks of today. So for our first pick, we'll be headed over to the points plus assists tab and we'll be selecting Anthony Edwards for more than 33.5 points plus assists. Taking a look here on Outlier, and by the way, if you'd like to try Outlier yourself, use our link in the description below for a free 7-day trial. We see that Anthony Edwards has actually exceeded this line in 6 of his last 10 games. Now, Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves will be facing off against a very good defensive team in the Denver Nuggets. During the regular season, the Denver Nuggets were ranked top 10 in both points allowed and assists allowed to their opponents, and were also very good when it came to defending against opponents' shooting guards. During the regular season, they only allowed just under 25 points per game and nearly 6 assists from the shooting guard position. However, with Anthony Edwards' elite scoring ability and extended playing time, he still should have even more than enough opportunity to exceed this line. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Anthony Edwards is getting a solid dose of minutes. Over his last 10 games, Edwards has had an average of 37 minutes per game, and we see here that during the playoffs, he's getting an even more extended run, increasing to an average of near 40 minutes per game, so he should have plenty of opportunity and time to reach this line. Now, on the regular season, Anthony Edwards was an elite scorer, averaging near 26 points per game, as well as a very solid playmaker, averaging above 5 assists per game. During these playoffs, however, Edwards has taken his scoring and playmaking to a new level, increasing to an average of over 33 points per game, as well as near 6 assists per game. And in his last 5 matchups versus the Denver Nuggets, Anthony Edwards has had an average of near 30 points per game and over 4 assists. And we expect a similar performance in this game. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Anthony Edwards for more than 33.5 points plus assists. For our next pick, we'll be headed over to the rebounds plus assists tab, and we'll be selecting Karl Anthony Towns for more than 10 rebounds plus assists. Taking a look at his last 10 games here on the Outlier, we see that Karl Anthony Towns has actually exceeded this line in 6 of his last 10 games. And head-to-head in his last 7 matchups versus the Denver Nuggets, Karl Anthony Towns has exceeded this line in 5 of his last 7 games. Now, Anthony Towns will be facing off against the Denver Nuggets defense that during the regular season was ranked near the bottom of the league in rebounds allowed to opponent power forwards, giving up an average of 11 rebounds per game, as well as ranked 19th in assists allowed to opponent power forwards, giving up an average of near 5 assists per game. Here are the center numbers for those of you who want to see that as well. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Karl Anthony Towns is getting a solid dose of minutes. We would like to see this a little bit higher for a starter. However, over 29 minutes in his last 10 games should be sufficient enough for him to reach this line as well. Now on the season, Anthony Towns was a solid rebounder as well as playmaker for his position, averaging above 8 rebounds and an average of 3 rebounds in his 62 games played during the regular season. During the playoffs, his numbers have held pretty much constant through the first 5 games, and we expect a similar performance from him in this game as well. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Karl Anthony Towns for more than 10 rebounds plus assists. Now, for those of you wisely making picks with Underdog Fantasy as well, we want to share a couple of picks that we thought had a great chance of hitting, and that's Rudy Gobert for higher than 0.5 double-doubles, as well as Josh Hart for higher than 0.5 double-doubles. Now, if you like making picks on things like double-doubles as well as triple-doubles, in addition to the other traditional PRAs as well, check out Underdog Fantasy, because right now, when you use code BETBLITZ, you'll receive a free pick upon your sign-up, as well as a 100% deposit match on your first time deposit. Now for our next pick, we'll be headed over to the points tab where we'll be selecting Mike Conley for more than 11.5 points. Taking a look here on Outlier, we see that Mike Conley has actually exceeded this line in 7 of his last 10 games, as well as in 70% of his last 20 games. In his last 10 matchups versus the Denver Nuggets, Conley has actually exceeded this line in 8 of his last 10 matchups. Now, Mike Conley will be facing off against a defense that during the regular season was ranked second in points allowed to opponent point guards. However, they still were giving up over 22 points per game to the position, so Mike Conley should have plenty of opportunity to reach this line as well. Taking a look here at his minutes, we see that Conley is getting a solid dose of minutes over his last 10 games, averaging over 33 minutes per game. And we also want you to keep in mind that Anthony Edwards in his last game did drop over 43 points, as well as 3 assists. So you can expect the Denver Nuggets defense to single him out, maybe try blitzing and double teaming him even more. So other players on the Timberwolves, their other role players, will see a likely increase in their scoring opportunity as well. Now, on the regular season, Mike Conley was a solid contributor to the Minnesota Timberwolves offense, averaging near 11.5 points per game in about 29 minutes per game. However, during the playoffs with an extended playing time, well over 31 minutes per game, Mike Conley has also increased his scoring, now over to 12 points per game. And in his last 5 matchups versus the Denver Nuggets, Conley has had a scoring average of over 17 points in each of those games. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Mike Conley for more than 11.5 points. All right, these are our picks for today. And after we finish reviewing, let us know down in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't. For our picks, we took Anthony Edwards for more than 33.5 points plus assists. We took Karl Anthony Towns for more than 10 rebounds plus assists. And finally, we took Mike Conley for more than 11.5 points. Now, usually we would try to mix up the games a little bit. However, we did not see plenty of lines that we liked in that Pacers-Knicks game. However, if we do see more picks from this game, you can expect us to drop them within our Discord. And if you would like even more picks from us, you like these picks, check out our Discord where we drop more picks every single day. Now, for those of you looking to take your sports betting to the next level, Daily Grinds Fantasy Optimizer is one of the most comprehensive sports betting tools available. And it's not just PrizePicks, it's not just underdogs. It'll actually show you line discrepancies for all the major sports betting books, such as FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, and much more. So you'll be able to see where you can make the most money on each sports book. One of its best features is its ability to provide you with a multi-leg parlay. So for example, if you want to find out what the best 6-pick flex was on PrizePicks, you can simply click right here and have it generate for you the best 6 picks, most correlated and likely to hit at the same time, and I'll also tell you the odds of them hitting as well. And best of all, it runs on a live, up-to-date system, so if it's on PrizePicks, if it's on Underdog, or if it's on any of the other major sports betting books, it'll be here live as well. So again, if you're looking to take your sports betting to the next level, check out our link in the description below and use code BLITZ. Again, that's code BLITZ for 25% off all your orders. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before lines get bumped. Also, take a moment to leave a like on this video. We do have a like goal, and if this video gets above 200 likes, we will be dropping a bonus pick in tomorrow's video. We thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.